too early for it. Let's take a look at our maps. Again, Clubhouse and Bank will be removed. And will we have another cafe or consulate?
Yeah.
Dude, we've already had 2 consulates.
Cafe's off the board.
Oh, so no double cafe.
We're going to consulate.
No, very possible.
I miss watching Coastline played.
Yeah, I love Coast. It's my favorite map. And consulate again. Oh,
yes. Boy. All right, so here it is. Both teams know this map pretty well. And
Did you look at the screen again?
Reciprocity's really, Reciprocity is really scary on this map as well. So TSM, hopefully they did their homework.
Let's see if Gotcha did. Here's what you guys thought about this game. Of course, you can go and vote on this on Twitter.
Whoa, okay. Is that fan base?
That's a popularity contest.
Yeah, Bolo fan base, TSM makes sense. Yeah.
TSM, yeah. Reciprocity.
Reciprocity has a big fan base as well, though.
Yeah, but it's nothing like TSM.
Nah, nothing. Not on that level. Okay. So yeah, 61% of you guys believe that TSM are going to cause the upset, and Reciprocity is going to be their job to prove everybody out there wrong that voted against them.
Good point.
So going to Consulate, man. Watching Laxing play on this map is like poetry in motion. Just the way he's able to just rotate around and pick up a large rack of kills is really something to see.
Yeah, you play Warden, everybody flashes into you, like, what are flashbangs?
He doesn't care.
What?
Laxing creates the meta. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the final match of the day. Team Solo Mid and Reciprocity here on Consulate. And during the ban phase already, Jackal's going to be the first one off the board. Laxing already prepping for that next Bolo video.
Yeah, dude, you got to make sure that you get as many followers from that video as you humanly can in compilations. Buck's going to be out of play. It's a rare ban, but it's definitely one that can cause a lot of issues for teams that rely on the op a bit too much.
A lot of Valk bans as well. Buck taken off the board. Last one, Echo. Oh, Mira. Okay.
3rd Valkyrie ban today, and TSM will remove the Mira. Kind of a questionable decision, but still, Mira is a great operator, of course, but Consulate is not the greatest map that fits her. She has an effect for sure.
Yeah.
But, you know, an operator like an Echo or a Maestro might be something that you want to look deeper into. But hey, TSM's object is to play these exact operators. At least so far, it's only the Maestro. And the attack will be left with Capitao, an operator that was seen banned on today. The AQ switched out for the Habana to have the double hard breach. Great play with the Thatcher. What are you expecting? Cafeteria Garage, perfectly read. Reciprocity. My man, that is just... wow, that's how you do it.
One player definitely worth keeping an eye on, especially on this operator, is Marcus Capitao. Mark has Capitao, especially on the second floor take. He's really good with his utility. And he's great at staying alive. Usually when we see Capitao in a game, dies early. Doesn't have that big of an effect from what I'm used to seeing in USN. But whenever I watch Reciprocity play and I see Mark on this character, he shows me how well he is when he's integrated with a great team and phenomenal stress around him, along with great teammates. But Reciprocity on attack, Fox on Sledge, so I'm guessing he's going to work his way around Piano, of course. Let's see how this take is going to go ahead and happen. But when does Bolo play? Officially, right now. We're right into the game, round number 1. With TSM on defense, we're going to see Bolo on Bandit. It's going to be his job to go ahead and work that Bandit trick to make sure that Reciprocity are not able to go and hard breach that garage door. But already working his way over to the second floor is going to be Mark. And clearing out roamers is going to be the name of the game at the moment. Nobody's seen just yet, but with the exothermic charge currently placed, Bolo is going to have none of it. Wait, did he burn that exothermic charge? No, he was able to. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
No way. And outplayed Bowling Man. And he's going to be able to charge. No, he's being played like a fiddle, man.
He's working it right now. It's back and forth.
Wrong one. Oh, you missed.
A whole minute.
You missed.
A whole minute of playing with Bolo. And meanwhile, while both of those players are distracted, take a look what's happening around the entirety of the map. Foxay is running free. Retro is by 2 players as well, though. So getting rid of those 2 defenders are going to be key. A little bit of barbed wire placed on the yellow steps as the rest of yellow is going to be droned out. But that drone was able... No, Mark is going to try it. Mark might try the peek to go ahead and get rid of Bolo. Yes, he was able to get rid of Pojo Man. That was 1 of 2. But with that nice swing coming in from Mark, that opened the way for the hard breach to actually be effective. So kudos to Retro.
Oh, so close.
That was so close.
Mark close to getting the 2nd kill there on a Bolo, but the wall and garage will be opened up. Even with a Thatcher in play, Reciprocity are struggling to open the garage door. It took them almost 2 minutes for it to get done. Kudos to TSM in the way that they were running Bolo to deal with that wall, even with 2 drones that are watching all of this.
But I really like what Reciprocity did, though. I mean, still, they utilized patience and timing and, you know, pleasant drone work coming in from Mark himself while Foxay was watching Piano. And with that quick turn-in from Yellow Steps, oh, and a C4 in place. Oh. Yeah, he's going to be able to get the C4, but Mark is going to go ahead and get the trade. Great one. But yeah, with that swing out from Yellow Steps, it made everything possible so far, and now we're here. Skies able to get one and gotcha right behind him. So now, Utility currently coming out from Capital, and we're going to see a plethora of smoke. And Skies gets the double kill.
A great headshot there on Achieved. Finds him prone on the ground, and that's a very tight hole to try and thread through. Flashbang will come out, diffuser will be set, and Gotcha has to save the day. Gotcha so far is undefeated in Pro League. This might be the...
No, he's not undefeated in Pro League. He lost last play day.
That's true.
They lost like 2-7 in Dark Zero, but Reciprocity, they're going to go ahead and run away with the first win of the day. Yeah, Gotcha, it was a pretty bad loss as well.
7-3?
7-3, yeah. So, hey, he had a winning streak. Reciprocity is going to make sure that he's going to get a losing streak this time around. As now we take the sights over to console office and meeting room. Capital, obviously in play again. We saw how well Mark uses boats to get in the sight. With all the smoke cover around him, TSM wasn't able to go ahead and probably get the kills that were needed. And it didn't help that the rest of the players from Reciprocity were also fragging out. This team loves bringing the fight, and they love when you challenge them as well. Most of the time they come out on top, so Reciprocity, they're begging for the defenders to go ahead and peek them. They love that.
So now, TSM recognized that, hey man, Reciprocity were a bit too effective for us on this site. We're just gonna go upstairs to the console chambers and just play it comfortably. So reinforcements are in, Evil Eyes as well are being set. These Evil Eyes also, the beauty of that Evil Eye specifically as set up is that you can also watch the hallway from it. So it's kind of a combination.
Yeah.
Yes. Once people get really close to the top of the spiral, you can spot them pretty easily and deal with them. And it's a very long angle to go through, and you know, if you want to impact it with Zofia or whatever, you're just not going to deal with it basically throughout the entire round. So it's a big positive, definitely something that will aid TSM through this round. At least I hope. So right now Reciprocity are spawning in nearby the eastern side. There's nobody on the admin window just yet or contesting that bathroom. Well, as I say that, there's the contestant, and Mark is watching downstairs for any runouts from the bottom windows, but it's Retro that's doing the scouting, and usually you'd have a buck in this location. You don't have him here. That's the unfortunate part.
All the time. I don't know if Reciprocity are going to be hurt by it at all, and only time will tell. We have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in a round. But yeah, there's a post on the board that's going to be Merc. Merc, a certified gunner on this roster, TSM. Retro is going to be victim of the first blood by Achieved, by the way. The Jaeger holding down yellow stairs, and he's even going to pick. He's going to peek it. Achieved wants all the smoke. You see the ADS is currently coming into play, and he's going to set down yet another one to help the cause. But as I was saying, Merc roaming around his post is going to be big for this roster. And Reciprocity, they do not have a direct counter other than just shooting him and killing him. That's the only counter for Merc at the moment. Achieved is going to fall victim of a frag grenade. Davide is going to be on point. Nice one coming from him. So Yellow Stairs is going to temporarily be opened up for Team Reciprocity. That was such a good play, but Pojo Man's going to fill in his spot.
Well, back in his position, and the shotgun does so much work on Yellow Stairs. Love to have more crossbow bolts to deal with it, and Mark used one of his bolts alongside the grenade that came out from Fox to connect. Here's the crossbow bolt, and it won't connect much damage. Pojo Man will be forced back, but he's going to throw his last bit of smoke here and hold on to the bathroom.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate. And coming down off rappel, Fox is still looking for an early pick as Bolo is working the cameras, zapping drones, getting him out of here. But Pojo, off the swift rotation, is almost as if TSM didn't skip a beat once Jaeger died on Yellow Stairs. And still, I wonder where Merc is currently at. He's going to be the one getting all the intel. Okay, yeah, he's going to be in the thick of the action soon. But he's going to be the one that's going to have the upper hand when it comes to when attackers come his side. Sky's going to drop Gotcha, but Pojo Man's going to be right behind him with the refrag. 20 seconds left to go.
Pojo Man should be down on the floor, but Mark goes in for the plant. Bolo has info, so he has to walk up, but he's unsure if there's somebody watching his rotation. He needs info from his camera, but Laxing already has gotten one. Bolo hits the headshot on Mark. Turns around! A flip from Bolo! Laxing is down on the floor. Skies is last alive, and Pojo Man is far back. You have the time to pick him up, so smart from Bolo to slow things down, have Pojo Man to support him, and Skies will get off of the rappel. He's expecting somebody to run out, and he can go for the rappel right after. Pojo's out. He might be the one that just dives out for the kill. They have to coordinate. Bolo goes up and holds on to the diffuser. They go for the gunfight. Skies gets one kill, goes in for the second, and Skies!
Oh, no.
He has the round. A failed play from TSM to recover. But man, the 180 from Bolo. Oy.
Do you agree with the aggressive peek outside of Yellow Stairs entrance down below?
You have to pressure him. You have to.
And it was like you had to
You didn't
force
know where he was.
Like I'm thinking, like, what else could he have done? And there's really like nothing, unless it's either that or he has to jump out the window all willy-nilly and hope for the kill.
I mean, if you look at Skies and what he's done in the past in USN when it comes to holding on to dive outs on him, yeah, he can hold on to it pretty well.
Yeah.
But in that case, Pojo Man went out for the gunfight. He was expecting the Habana to be higher up, maybe on reverse rappel, but actually he was just coming off of having gone down to the floor.
Like I'm thinking, like, what else could have happened? But it seemed like the only choice at the moment that I can possibly think of, and it sucks because Skies knew the play. Skies knew what they had to do in order to make that play. Great clutch. Great clutch. Reciprocity up 2-0 against TSM. A team that caught fire. And, you know, that flame is fizzled out in a way. No, TSM, after a team change, of course, swapping out Jarvis for Gotcha. No, they're going through some rough times recently. But going back down the garage, and see if they can go ahead and finally put a point on the board. There's going to be some good roam presence up top as well. We see it from the outlines currently on the second floor. Both players currently spread apart from each other. Yeah, Bolo on one end over near the top of Yellow Stairs, that side of the building, and Gotcha on the opposite end. Let's see if this Vigilant Mozzie duo can actually work. And by the way, with Vigil in the game, I just want to give a shout out to Bikini. Give Boss G an A card.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Let's have that. Let's have that in the game.
Chad, do you agree?
Bolo would have gotten that kill if he had Boss G ACOG.
Yep.
So let's get that fixed. Thank you very much.
All right. EMPs coming into play, and the exothermic charges are a success. So, and Gotcha. Yeah, you opened up the door and Gotcha, he answered it. Foxe becomes victim. And Reciprocity, they're going to be down to player.
Oh, I love this from Skies, trying to catch Gotcha off as he rotates back, but he's not there. He's already back down. He has so many ways and avenues to maneuver around the map. And Gotcha is back down on the basement. And TSM having an advantage. Something that they do not want to waste. Let's not give Reciprocity a free third round here to put on the board.
All right, now A minute and some time has passed currently, and you see, oh gosh, Pojo running wild. The coaches, the meta's here. So 2 straight kills from the 2X coaches.
Oh my God!
Mark is going to be able to go ahead and donk Mark on the head. And Reciprocity, they're just falling out the sky like flies at the moment. No. The Skies is going to try to Y swing it. Oh no, he's not able to go ahead and finish the kill. But he's going to go ahead and redeem himself, getting a kill on Bolo. Bolo came out to play, and Sky said he's not having it. So, Sky's and Laxing, 2v4. And the scariest thing about this, we've seen them clutch matches like this before.
This is the duo, the historical duo for North America. When they got reunited, I guess, everybody got so hyped about it for very good reasons. Maybe this is the play that they have been looking for. Drone will come out from Laxing. I'll give him some extra information as Sky's just waiting. Maybe somebody will rush against him. He needs to recover that diffuser. That's really the big deal. But it's out and exposed. He's going to need some pressure from behind. Skies walks on in, he takes damage, but he moves closer to the pipes. Flashbang will be thrown in, actually falls back, so he needs to go for the diffuser. Laxing is watching for rotations. That's the play. There's the last 4 from TSM. Laxing dives down, he finds 1 kill, he gets shot in the back, Achieved, beautiful play, and Achieved gets the second. Skies unable to turn around the shield. Going to be a bit too much. Well played. All of these holes have just been opened up so well by TSM and prepared as they get their first round.
There you have it. TSM finally answers back, and answer back in a big way. Thanks to Pojo and Gotcha, send a charge. Gotcha had an answer the moment Reciprocity hard breached that garage door panel. And then right after that, you have Pojo finishing things up. So 2 straight kills for TSM, and it was all she wrote after that. But this time around, hey, we're going to go to lobby and press room over on the first floor. And with the 6 pick and play, the opposite team cannot see who they're currently picking. But Skies is going to be on IQ. We're going to have Gotcha on Jaeger. So, coming into this round, Jaeger was bought out in exchange for Echo. 2 operators that are played drastically different. You have one that's a roamer and can really hold things down compared to a hardcore anchor with a lot of plant denial with both of the Yokai drones. But the Yokai drones wouldn't have stood any chance at all if Skies was going to be able to spot him down with his 6 pick, who's going to be IQ. But Mark on Capital, pretty much the usual here on Consulate. And from what we've seen, he's done a great job, so no complaints at all. So let's see how this attack is going to go down this time around. If TSM can go ahead and tie things up. Throughout the entirety of the day, we've seen close games, and this could be yet another one now that TSM's starting to wake up, excuse me. 6 a.m. I'm allowed that mistake.
Once. You get 1 mistake.
Okay. Well, I've had like 30, so it's the end of the day.
All I heard is only, well, 1. So here you go. It's fine. You're okay, fella.
All right.
You're the okayest caster out there.
Don't smile at me.
Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
There you go. Thank you very much. Don't leave me hanging.
Yeah.
So, Retro now on the balcony. I love you, Val. And Sky's along the outside here. Scanning in, he spots Achieved downstairs on the pulse. Again, hey, he's got his heartbeat sensor out. You have IQ. It detects things that have batteries in them. Easy to deal with, and they're going to try to go for the wall bang. Nah, yeah, it's not going to hit. Nitro Cell will be wasted. So far, good trade. Achieved has taken 1 bullet, though. So it's something, but it's so much time has been wasted so far.
All right, Mozzie already hacking the drone and making magic happen. But Mark is going to try to contest what he can up top. Take a look at the roam presence. Pretty heavy so far on the end of TSM. And Retro definitely saw that gunfire coming through that barricaded window, so he's going to go ahead and dip out of dodge. Let's see what happens this time around. Still, a little bit more droning as we're now 1.5 minutes in the game. And Skies, I believe, is going to run solo. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and see the pulse immediately. So the cat and mouse race is going to happen. As Claymore gets set, and Skies is going to go ahead and relinquish that fight to go ahead and help his teammates out up top.
So Mark is still watching, and you'd love to have those crossbow bolts later on in the round, but right here, just don't have enough map control to to set up for that lobby take. You really need control of projector. And right now, TSM are holding on to it for dear life. Pre-fire around the corner. Laxing gets achieved. There we go. That's the one you're looking for. And that's a good anti-roam play downstairs in the garage. Oh, Bolo will find one more onto Skies, the refrag. And Retro is so low on HP here on the Zofia. Mark pre-firing, but Meister's taking no damage in this fight. And crossbow bolts are being used as we speak. Nobody's pushed in just yet, and they're waiting for information to push to the Maestro, and Gotcha's going to be able to find Mark just playing by the lounge, and he'll get Retro in the refrag. Solo on HP, still that Zofia, but Laxing finds one. Fox for another. It's all Merc, all on his own now in the Maestro.
All right, you hear it all with the gunplay coming in, Reciprocity. Now up 3-1 against TSM, and a little body shot for good measure. Reciprocity looking good. This is a win that they desperately need, and they're looking for that second place as we head into round number 5. After round 6, that would be the end of halftime, and with Reciprocity having such a great showing on attack, one can only imagine how well they're going to be on defense. But it's not always guaranteed. But this type of gameplay, I mean, I don't see Reciprocity slowing down at all. It's really going to take a big push from TSM to go ahead and stop them. Reciprocity, they can get real streaky once they play really good like this. And when they get into that groove, they're really hard to stop. Extremely hard to stop. You see the clutches, you see the gameplay, you see the gunfights. These guys have what it takes. So, coming into this round, I believe I saw in Echo. Yeah, Gotcha is finally going to go ahead and don Echo. And hopefully he works. Merc is post again, but Reciprocity are going to keep it pretty much the same. I don't expect them to change anything up at all, by the way. I mean, this is pretty standard for this site, and they've been playing pretty well, especially with most of these operators on every single site that's been thrown at them this time around. Okay.
Wow. How's the play? I think I'm prepared for this one. I'm actually very curious, because a lot of times you see like Echoes really boxed in.
Yeah.
Either playing bathroom or sometimes they'll have a desk to kind of protect them. But with so many windows, so many angles of assault,
yeah,
it's very difficult to keep your Echo alive correctly. On this site.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But it's gonna be up to Gotcha, the coach. I mean, he's done a lot of research on these teams. He knows, excuse me, how they work. So hopefully he can apply that knowledge to this gameplay right here to help his team come back and win 2 rounds to tie it up before halftime ends.
So there's no admin take so far for this site from Reciprocity, which is an oddity, if you ask me.
Yeah.
A lot of teams, and especially in Europe, you'll see the take from admin. You'll move in from there, and then you kind of slowly ingress. You're, just going closer to the site itself. But not playing the Habana is something that kind of hurts your chances of taking this site. Just because you can't really deal with the player in projector that easily. Oh my! Achieved run through the fire and flames, and he gets Mark for it. The Capitao eliminated.
Such a great start so far for TSM, and that's the answer that they needed to go ahead and try to stop Reciprocity in their tracks. But this team, cardiac kids, they like fighting back no matter what situation they're currently put in. We've seen the clutches. But the battle for yellow is still going to be ongoing. You have 2 players currently assisting, and with one of them actually staying in yellow. But with a frag grenade coming in, oh, Foxy does it again!
Oh my!
He does it again. It's like deja vu.
Dude.
Deja vu. Foxy has been on point. 2 for 2 so far when it comes to nading out that player in that spot.
There might not be hockey pucks, but he gets another one. Pojo Man is down. So little HP left on Fox, but he's done the work. Oh my. Fox, just start your sports career at this point.
Yeah, Fox has an arm on him. And Sky's going to work his way up yellow now, thanks to Foxy for clearing it out. But Bolo, he's going to have his sights aimed on it, waiting for someone to peek just a little bit. He's been on fire lately with Maestro, and anybody that tries him might die.
Virtuo's taking a lot of damage there on the window there. Huh, okay. Just make sure that you get an extra audio cue should somebody come in from behind on the flank.
Yeah.
Especially since you're a man down.
through the bullet hole. This is all Bolo. The Yokai drone currently in effect, but Skies, he's able to come through and he flanks and gets a kill on Bolo. Bolo didn't have his eyes on Yellow Steps, and you saw him watching Yellow Steps and also the bomb site. The Fuser currently being planted with only 10 seconds left to go, and the Yokai drone is currently in effect. The Nitro Cell gets thrown, but Merc is gonna die before he's able to activate it. 2 more seconds left on the clock, and gotcha! Down
Oh,
Retro. Reciprocity wins the round.
Skies turns the corner and gets the kill. He spotted him. He ran towards him, and Gotcha might have gotten the kill on the planter.
That's insane.
But the half-second left is all that took for Reciprocity.
Gotcha was on his way.
Oh, my God.
1 more second. You know, half a second. Gotcha probably would have got that stop.
He got him. He got him. He got him. He got shot in the back by Skies because there was like...
Oh, he got the objective.
Yes.
Oh, my God. It was happening so fast.
He killed the guy, but then got
The one thing
hit in the back by Skies.
Yeah, the one thing that was pretty unfortunate, once the Chief died on Yellow Steps, it was up to Bolo to not only watch, his original plan, which was the bomb site, by that desk, and also Yellow Stairs. Like, you put that on his back. And when he was tunnel vision looking through the bullet hole, he, Skies was able to come through Yellow Stairs and get the kill. And that really opened things up for Reciprocity. That was extremely unfortunate because their hold was holding up extremely well, but Skies was able to find a crack in their defense, and he, worked his way on in to go ahead and help his team get that win. So, here it is, round 6. Last round of halftime.
10 seconds left before
4-1, Team Reciprocity. This is looking pretty similar to Dark Zero versus TSM as well. TSM, they haven't had much room to breathe. And despite having close rounds, they're still not able to pull it out. These players are extremely talented, but when is it all going to come together? With the team change happening recently, I mean, games like this are expected, but they're extremely unfortunate.
Fox, there you go. He gets the default cam. It's taking their time. So far, Reciprocity, they just have such a massive lead.
Yeah.
I mean, even if they enter the second 4-2, but it's fine.
We're doing this again.
Yeah. I can watch this all day, actually. I can just watch an entire episode of bandit tricking. There you go. Here's one, and now you have to go. Merc gets Fox!
Yeah.
All right, Bolo's low on HP, though. He gets shot in the leg thanks to Mark.
So...
Something.
Yeah, the second tip is slowly going to come through as Retro's going to try his hand at winning this battle. And there's going to be no one there to contest him. So Habana and Thermite are both going to have major success in this hard breach right here. And
those X-Kairos holes are just so...
Right. Interesting.
I assume there's one to kind of watch where the diffuser would be.
Yeah.
It's a bit too high up. Somebody's crouched down. And then the other two, I don't know how this keeps happening, but like... These sorts of holes, you're like, come on, man. Like, why don't the X-Kairos just work correctly? I don't know. There's a time where it was just awful. They wouldn't align correctly, and sometimes it still happens.
I remember that, yeah.
All right, here we go. This is Maestro eliminating one of the drones. There's so many that are placed in front of the garage. And maybe if you had the Thermite to open up the second half of the wall, that'd be great. But that's all part of the plan here for Reciprocity. You need to burn one player out, and if you can bounce that bolt right above his head,
he's trying.
You can kill Bolo so easily right now.
loading time.
Okay. He's gonna go for smokes. They're gonna smoke things out and go for it.
They're gonna go for a plant.
Yep, they got the hold here, and Laxing goes up close, gets Pojo Man, and now comes closer to hold on to the Maestro.
Stop it!
It's the kill. Bolo's already got one Nitro Cell killed, and then Laxing will find one more. A 3K as Merc is the last alive. And there's Skies to deal with him. The Bearing 9 in the 1v1 comes around the corner. He gets it! Merc! Oh my! The amount of work done right now at the Vigil.
Laxing, when he was looking like he couldn't be stopped, Merc had to go ahead and one-up him. Yeah, Laxing had a great job running in and getting the frags necessary to help his team attempt to go ahead and win that round, but it was Merc that went ahead and closed it out, especially with that nice 1v1. Didn't take his time at all.
And imagine if he had a Boss G with ACOG.
Oh man, he would have killed the whole team. Yeah, phenomenal effort by Merc.
We
And
get paid like $1,000 every time we say this, right?
I hope so. We have Lion. Lion in play.
You ain't lying about that.
All right. So now rounds are going to swap, and now we're going to see Reciprocity on defense. And Mark was on Warden at first, but 6 pick. He's going to go ahead and change that out to go ahead and pick Echo. It's going to help them out. Wow. It's been a crazy game so far. But I love seeing Merc on this TSM roster. There's just moments where Merc just can't be stopped. And the rest of the team, you know, they can catch heat as well. Not recently, but definitely in the past. But this time around, they have Maestro and Echo on the board. Skies is going to be on smoke. Those are 3 hardcore anchors that's going to be, you know, on their side to go ahead and protect these sites.
10 seconds left before.
Why not bring them all?
Mm-hmm. So first round here on the attack. Nomad. Honestly, I just really want to see how Bolo runs Nomad. Because we've been seeing so many. I think we've had Nomad like in 3 of our games today.
Yeah.
She's been playing every single one.
Yeah.
She wasn't banned in all of them, but I don't know if she was played in all 4 of them consistently.
On Consulate, we've seen her every time
definitely.
we play Consulate.
It's definitely a great map for the Nomad, and air jabs should be placed around here to protect from late flanks. We've seen what late flanks can do, and Laxing is certainly known for those. Gomfi, what did he do to Rogue in the previous game? Played him like a fiddle there on the Jaeger, even though it was Cafe Dostoevsky. Still. The Lion's out, and you haven't heard an E1D just yet. There's nobody roaming about from Reciprocity.
There he goes. Yeah, he heard you.
Speak of the Lion.
So, Claymore set to watch his back, and Merc is going to go ahead and work his way around this hatch. No rotation currently happening, but a little bit of drone work is going to help him see the picture more clearer now. There's going to be nobody in bathroom currently, and they're all going to be underneath him.
I'm still kind of disappointed that the Lion special ability isn't called the Roar, just E1D. I'm like, come on. It could have worked out. Could have been so much better. Bolo with the AK. Yeah, I mean, RAR with like an R-A-W-R or an R-O-A-R with a like a dot between every letter, like a code name.
Something like that.
That would have been so cool. I don't know.
The EOD sounds more like, you know, like tactical and high tech. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
I mean, have you seen what the U.S. military calls some of their drones and bits of utility?
It's probably wild.
They really like these sorts of names, to say the least. Air jab launchers, you're going to hear one of them here on yellow. And Bolo's peeking around. E1D is going to go out, burning out the ADSs as well. And one more air jab launch right at the doorway to hold off rotations. Pojo Man will go in for the plant as Bolo is coming from right behind. And the Echo will start firing in with the Yokai. Smokes thrown right in the face of TSM. Sky's somehow still alive. Last T1D was out. Have to go in for the flank play. Bolo spraying in, but the AK a bit difficult to control at distance. But there's Diffuser. Nobody on the drone. Skies will find Pojo Man. The kill needed. Thermite is already dead. It wasn't going to do much in the late round.
Yeah, the EOD was in play. We heard that go off. So some type of rotation or push that was currently stopped by the attacking team. But there's going to be all 5 players left on defense that are just alive, waiting. And with it being a 5v4, make that a 5v3. Yeah, the kills are currently coming through now as Team Reciprocity, they're working to go ahead and get this defuse. They're trying to work the angle. Bolo isn't having it. Finding himself in the 1v2. Foxy's going to shut him down. So no luck with that clutch. The counter defuse is going to be in play, but achieved from up top. He's going to go ahead and get the triple kill thanks to the verticality with Merc getting the last kill on Skies. TSM, they're going to close out that round. What a great job.
Sky is down on the floor. Can't really do much in that location. And that was the round done and dusted. A nice try, I have to say. Bolo being lost in that spot when they both doubled up. I'm like, no, he's going to get a 2K. But great position from the sledge, playing above his opponents. And had Laxing gotten that kill, it would have just ended the entire round. Right,
it would have been
there
entirely.
It would have been the retake, but good positioning from the planter, and this is why you don't always want to breach the entire garage door. Sometimes you only want to go for parts of it, and this is something that Reciprocity were doing, where they open one half completely, and then the other half have Excyrus through.
Yeah.
Angles instead of opening the whole place.
Achieve was at the right place at the right time for me and for the rest of his team. They needed that because at a time when Reciprocity started to rack up a ton of kills, it was Achieve that really was able to shut it down. One by one, we saw players from TSM starting to fall and coming up with the soft destruction in the floor underneath. Achieve was able to get 3 straight kills. And with Merc cleaning up the kill on Skies, I mean, that was all TSM needed. One more round, we have a tied game. This could actually be it. So, here it is, round number 8, and so far it's been one hell of a game. I love it, man.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
So top floor once again. And no Echo in play, but Skies will definitely be on smoke, and Retro's going to be donning Maestro.
Fox playing the pulses.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love it.
The only thing I don't like about it is how he runs the red dot on everything. But
That's personal preference, man.
Yeah, but it's Fox. You should be able to tell him what to do. Just don't. I know he likes it. It's personal preference. It's fine, but it's not. Gotch is holding on. He's got the drilling in, and they need to scan out for the pulse. There we go. He spots it. He knows what's up. He's going to wait before he fires down.
Oh, wow.
Going to do damage? Nope. A lot of IQ players will also run suppressors on their pistols just to make it a bit more difficult to find when they fire down, and the pulse is going to run back. He already has the info. Merc turns the corner. Wrong moment there. Seeing the head of the pulse as he walked on back to the opposite end of the garage. And TSM are going to have map control so far.
Map control is definitely going to be in their hands, and already, Nomad and Achieve. They're going to work their way over to this top floor, and Bolo's going to back up. Wondering where Bolo plans to use his last air jab. Oh. Do you think he meant to put it right there? It's a big...
Yeah, why not?
The right side of that doorway?
Why not?
I thought he was aiming for the top of that door. I could be wrong, but... All right. So with time starting to dwindle down now, I mean, all players left alive, and the Toxic Babe is going to be in effect. The lifeline is going to be completely empty. This Merc slowly moves in. Fox A is going to go ahead and get the nice Nitro Cell, knocking out Gotcha. There you have it. But Merc is going to have an answer back for him. Now it's a 4v4.
A grenade or not, he's going to be able to yeet something at his opponents. Oh, so close from Achieved. Contesting the bathroom. Bolo with no air jab left, as they've all been used up. And he's looking down. It's a tight angle for him to watch. Pojo Man will go in for the plant. Bolo's firing into those bullet holes created before. And Pojo Man, he's going to put it down. Yes, but Fox, perfect time for the rotation. He gets 2 kills. Skies on the refrag. Achieved gets Fox. It's a 2-2. The air jab works, but Mark gets the kill on Merc. This is all planted so well for Achieved. He's got no grenades, though, so you have to worry about that. Retro's going to watch, and they're going to try to long-arm this diffuser from behind the table. Mark is going to go for it. They fire down. The Maestro spotted, and Achieved gets the kill. Continued. Oh! Achieved again!
What? Achieved, clutching it out. 1v2, it doesn't matter. He gets it done upside down on Repel, and hey, that final run out was the cherry on top for him. Achieved has been playing so well the past 3 rounds.
Oh my! How many kills does he have? Can we check that scoreboard
Marcy,
for a minute,
please.
Marcy? Good
10
God.
5. 10-5. Merc is having a really good game
Skies
as well, man.
and Laxing always do.
You know what's wild? If Merc was actually in a situation where he was trigger pull away from getting 1 kill and he was knocked out. But the thing was, before he was killed on top of Spiral Stairs next to Long Desk, he could have got a 2K. That was a 2K scenario. So TSM had multiple chances to actually, have a big swing that round, and it was Achieved to really grab the bull by the horns to be able to take over. But Reciprocity, looked dominant at first. It's tied. It's tied. This is a game Reciprocity wants to win. They don't have to win it, but they want to win it. If they do, then they are in second place. If they lose or tie this, they're still in third. So TSM, they can be the upset
10
kings.
seconds to insertion.
So,
5 seconds left before.
I mean, honestly, Reciprocity were so far ahead, and now TSM come back 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
Achieved has been definitely a big part of all of this, and Reciprocity recognizing what the issue was that will go back to the same site here upstairs in the Consulate chamber. I really like the play from Fox, so I'm glad to see him back on the pulse. That flank with the 2K, man.
That was good.
That was really, really good.
Like, I love Fox on post, man. He plays this so well, and, you know, he's always getting those really good efficient kills. Just unfortunate that they lost that round, and he didn't have, you know, a big effect in trying to win that.
Well, Val, I think tonight we're going to have all games go the distance. I know you're going to hate me for saying it, but hey, here we are. We're going to keep
I'm not
doing
mad
this.
at it.
I mean, people are waking up right now to go to
I think
school,
the sun
go
is
to
going to
work.
come up soon, actually, out here.
It's Poland. There's only soot in the air. You can't see the sun. It's blotted out the entire time.
Shut up.
It's 6:35, and the games do go on. And this is a great way to start your morning here. Back in my day, we used to watch morning cartoons before going to work. Back in the old Star Wars, the animated series on Cartoon Network. We don't have that here.
No.
Pro League to watch. And he's definitely putting up a massive show this evening, to say the least. TSM are fighting for their spot to get out of relegations. Reciprocity are fighting for their chances in Japan. Reciprocity tying today might spell disaster for them.
They don't need it. They don't want it. They can't have it. From Reciprocity, they're going to have an answer back for TSM. TSM having a wild comeback right now. And, yeah, you hear a few of IQ's pistols going off in the distance. Wonder what she's shooting at exactly. It has to be post. That it's going to be Foxay down below. But Bolo, is he going to be the one that shuts Foxay down?
Oh, Fox was on the rotation. Back from yellow. It's a great pickoff here. See, he peeked a bit too wide. Bit of damage done to Merc. Off the cross. There's a smoke watching it. I'm going to keep firing down into him. Grenade will be thrown into connector room. And it will blow up, but it's not going to hit anybody back there. Oh, great position from Merc. And this is why you love to have Fox in this spot. So close to getting a third, but Retro and Laxing will find a kill each. Again, Reciprocity, a man down on the retake. Pojo Man, Bolo, and Achieved, the last alive. Achieved is watching on the reverse repel. And Achieved gets one with Pojo grabbing the second. Laxing might have just dove down to his death there. There you go.
Yes, is winning.
5-4. They're actually bringing it back. Ladies and gentlemen, TSM not only bring it back, but now they are ahead of Reciprocity. This really reminds me of a matchup only around 8 hours ago between G2 and Na'Vi.
Yeah. But Na'Vi is actually fighting to go to Japan as well. TSM, they have no chance. And Gash is going to bring the line back out. My man wants to be toxic today. So we're going to let him rock and see if it works out for his team. But this map is, the attacking side has been phenomenal. But Capkin is going to be on the board.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
How often do you see Capkin?
Not at all.
So there's going to be a lot of traps to play. Capkin, Warden was brought out. And we're also going to have Legion. So pretty interesting lineup coming in from Reciprocity. But TSM on the other end, man, like Merc on that 2K last round was everything. Him getting those kills definitely helped secure the plant for the objective player on that roster. And after that, the rest of his teammates were able to go ahead and pick things up, so they were able to pull out the win. But TSM now 1 round away from getting a guaranteed draw, 2 rounds away from getting the win. So close. But time is going to tell, and speaking of time, it's time for action. So the action phase currently underway. Let's see if the trap setup from Reciprocity is going to pick up this time.
Okay. So where does Laxing set himself up for this? Warden as well has been picked up by Mark. So you got two operators that you don't see much. I mean, yeah, I say that, but we've seen quite a bit of Warden today.
Yeah.
I mean, just the amount of Warden that we've seen today is like more Capcan that we've seen in competitive play in an entire year.
You're right. This is actually factual.
So there you go. I think this is like the second time this season overall we see the Capcan in play. And here's the E1D to facilitate TSM's take into admin. Here's the Capcan trap. There you go. And the IQ, what does she do?
Yeah, she goes in and she detects him and she gets rid of him.
Yes.
That's going to be her main job right there. But already the roamers up top, facing off against TSM. Can Reciprocity hold him back? But with IQ in play, the traps are going to be pretty much... Yep. Oh, Merc. Way far away from the Nitro cell. It's going to miss the smart buy. Far as we see Cap will go ahead and jump down the rabbit hole. He gets out of the action.
Yeah, Fox is just noping out of there. E1D will be used as well. There's one more left. You see it on the cooldown. And right now, Reciprocity are holding on to every position they can. We're at halfway point in the round. But TSM have realized that this top floor is pretty much clear. Ah, there you go. It's not. There's two players, one in the bathroom and one in the console chamber. You got a minute 20 to deal with them, and they can drop away at any point in time. Achieve trying to land a grenade successfully into the bathroom. It won't hit. It's Retro, actually, to find Pojo Man. Oh, this is huge here for for Reciprocity, excuse me. Trying to slow down TSM.
Less than a minute left to go. Of all defending players left alive for Reciprocity, but with the hard breach currently taken out, yeah, it's a big blow for TSM, but we've seen him come back from worse. Capcan is going to go ahead and get spotted as the Claymore goes ahead and gets set by Merc, and Laxing is going to go ahead and take Achieved out the game. But inside of another gunfight, Laxing is going to go ahead and get a double kill. Merc has an answer back as Retro drops Bolo. So now we're looking at a 1v4. And in an instant, in a matter of 5 seconds, TSM, what was it, 4v5? We now find ourselves in a 1v4.
I called it. We're going to go all the way in every single matchup that we have this evening. Merc's going to turn around the corner. He's going to have a player waiting for him. Does so much, takes so much damage from the Captain of Laxing, who somehow is still alive. Opening up the wall, firing in, but they got both angles held up as Fox comes in to support his teammate. And Reciprocity tied up 5-5. No matter what, our last two rounds,
5-5.
our next two rounds will be the last two ones.
I've seen so many 5-5s today. So many 5-5s.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is go time for Reciprocity. Do they have the answer right now? We're going to go to Cafeteria and Garage and taking a look at the lineup so far. Jaeger, Post, Smoke, Maestro, and Kite. But with Zofia and IQ on the board, Kai's Claw shouldn't be that big of a problem. But that's if Piano isn't contested to stop Bolo from getting rid of it. So they can go ahead and get the hard breach down. All right.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So, with the defense currently being set up, wonder how the roaming presence is going to be off-site, especially up top, how many they're going to send. Mark Laxing, their positioning is going to be, I know how many they're going to send, excuse me, but where their positioning is going to be, that's going to be the most interesting thing. They've done a pretty good job this game. But TSM, still looking to upset this roster. Pojo died early last round, and we've seen great plays coming in from Merc and Achieve. But we haven't seen that flare from Gotcha that we saw when he used to sub in for Evil Geniuses. Things have slowed down a lot.
Definitely.
A lot.
You kind of realize that the tension is really building up for the matchup here.
Yeah. I mean, there is a lot of film on him now, so people are starting to check out his tendencies, his play style, and it's starting to become pretty much normal in the league now.
How did he not?
You all right? Don't blow your nose, Milos. Go.
How did he not, like, open... was trying to just open up the side of the wall. How did the like 3 shots to open it? Fair enough. Okay. All right. Give me a moment here. Val?
Yes.
All yours.
All right, so here it is. Reciprocity, can they do it? 5-5. We've seen so many close games today. So fun. But Gotcha's going to work his way, sending out air jabs to make sure the rotations and flanks aren't going to be viable for Reciprocity. A little bit of soft destruction. He's able to look down, not able to peek anything just yet. There are no traps from the defending team. So TSM, they're going to be able to go ahead and run free. But there are traps on the offensive end. Pretty weird to say. We've seen great Legion play, especially down here in Garage. But TSM is starting to run rampant now, and with the intel starting to get gathered and the soft destruction coming in from Piano, Foxay is definitely letting his teammates know. And Achieved working his way to try to find a kill. We see players from Reciprocity start to pull back a little bit. Yeah, the claw's starting to get deployed, and the hard breach still hasn't come in yet.
Yep. Well, I'm alive for now. Garage is going to be opened up. Chief's still watching from up. That position is just so strong. If you don't take a Chief off of this spot in Piano, you're going to lose this round. 100%. Calling it right now. Destroying as much agility as humanly possible. Grenade's going to be thrown in. Bolo is trying to pressure in from Yellow Stairs on the IQ. Doesn't have to watch for much.
Oh, Gotcha gets popped early. Yeah, pretty unfortunate game for Gotcha so far. But Achieved, Achieved is smashing everything up top right now. It's looking like a remodeling show, but take a look at the blue outline. There's somebody making a rotation in the flank, starting from the 2nd floor.
Gojo Man is going to get the diffuser, yes! And TSM have gotten 2 kills after it. Nitro Cell hits, but it does not connect with anyone. Merc checking Banana. He face checks so well against Foxy. Can the kill on him? Now, because the wall is only half opened up here, it helps out TSM so much. It lulls you into a false sense. Oh my God, Achieved! Where are you doing? What are you doing? Bolo gets 1. Skies is last alive. Takes half damage to the face. He's on by the black car.
Yeah.
He's got to push and fight against Yellow. Gets Merc. But it's all for no! He gets Bolo. It's all over. They're not going to peek him. And they still find the kill regardless. Achieve takes down Skies. Impactless frags. As they say, this might actually turn into a TSM victory unless Reciprocity has something crazy up their sleeves right now.
Now, we weren't able to spectate that one roamer on Reciprocity that tried to go for a long flank, but I'm guessing that it was Achieved that was able to take him out when they got 2 kills in succession to start that push. But yeah, that hard anchor down at the bottom with all those players, Reciprocity were just sitting ducks, and TSM were able to take advantage of that thanks to Achieved. Achieved has been a man on a mission this entire map, and he's been given a lot of freedom, which is pretty odd to say for the fact that he's been the most influential in regards to wins for TSM right now. If Reciprocity wins this, it's a tie, but TSM, they have a chance to play upset as well and go ahead and beat Reciprocity. That would be great.
So, Reciprocity will go back down to the garage. The site hasn't worked for them at all. Maybe this is what they really need. I'm not sure. I am not sure at this point because TSM are really putting up a lot of work. They've really brought this back. And Reciprocity, in the past 6 rounds, have only won 1 of them.
It's crazy. It's actually nutty right now that TSM had, what was that, a 3-round streak? And then they've just been rolling after that. And Reciprocity started off so much better as well. That's the craziest part about this. Reciprocity made this look easy the first few rounds.
Oh yeah, on their attacking side.
Oh man, it was simple.
They had a field day, but now, rotating sides, TSM is the one fighting back. And it really seems to be so difficult to hold on to this garage. And the singular wall opening, in my opinion, at least, I think is actually doing work. And should this end up in a TSM victory, I would definitely like you to ask that question.
That would be nice.
To TSM's representative.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it might be Gotcha.
Probably. Probably not. They might put Bolo on the mic, man. I'm going to talk to my man Bolo or Merc. I love Merc. But that's if TSM go ahead and walk away with the win. This could still end in a tie. No one knows. Visual's going to be on the board. Of course, he's not going to rock the boss G because it has no ACOG. So let's see what type of damage he can do with his current gun. And Gotcha pretty much scouting out this entire piano area, taking a look if any rotation is going to happen down hatch or yellow stairs. It's going to have it on lock. And with the air jabs all in play, the diffuser's currently going down.
Oh, Fox is going to find the kill.
Okay.
He pushes in from yellow stairs. They're not able to refrag him. Oh my god, no. TSM could have just lost this entire round off of this play. They have so much time, but they let Fox slip through their fingers. Maestro camera will finally be eliminated, and the default cam. You can tell TSM just went in a bit too hard, a bit too fast. They might pay for that mistake so dearly.
Pretty unfortunate.
Reciprocity, no matter how you look at it, they are not feeling good for this. They need every single possible point to make it to Japan. The Dark Zero having already qualified. If anything, the saving grace is that EG have lost their own game as well today versus LG. So, it's really your only saving grace. That's not great, to be honest. A singular point would at least propel you a tiny bit forward. It would help you closer to the geniuses.
And this is getting down to the nitty-gritty. This is a game that Team Reciprocity wanted to win. They don't have the chance anymore, so a tie is second best. Oh my god, Merc tried to cover his teammate, but Retro is going to go ahead and pop him in the head. Gotcha from Yellow Stairs trying to put out damage, but Retro's going to shut him down as well. Bolo, he's going to find himself in a 1v3. This is Reciprocity's game to go ahead and win so they can tie it up. But can Bolo make magic happen?
Yokai's all around, and no, on the rotation he gets shot, and Reciprocity tie it up 6-6. Oh man, we've had such a long day today, but it was totally worth it, and our scorelines are 7-5, 6-6, 7-5, 6-6. Every single possible round today was played.